Hey everyone, this is Mystic Veteran with your weekly energy oracle reading, and I am using a new deck that I just ordered called Cosmic Cat Wisdom Cards, and it's by Randy Crutcher and Barb Horn. And I pulled 3 cards and actually got like 4 cards, so that will go for it. Got stuck to the middle of the week, so I'm gonna say that's extra guidance. And then at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. And joining me today in my reading is my cat Harmony. She insisted that we use this deck today, as you can tell. Sorry for the shininess of the deck. It's really new and it tends to reflect a lot. So I will, since I'm not really familiar with this, I will read the definition of the cards. So the beginning of the week is teacher, share your knowledge. Middle of the week is wild cat. You never know what's lurking. Also reward, keep your eyes on the prize. End of the week is wisdom, let your light shine. And overall energy is cautious. Beware of dogs. Let me look up the first card. Let's see. They don't have numbers, so I'll have to look up. I'm guessing since it's teacher, it'd start with a T. Right. So it says, let's see. Just share your knowledge. If you pounced on this card, you're being called to share with others what you have learned or are learning about. It's time to catalog your life experience and knowledge and engage with those who find it valuable. I hate this auto adjusting. We are all teachers for someone, whether through direct instruction or by how we live our lives. Sorry for the adjusting. It's a new phone. You may feel timid, reserved, or not good enough to be in a teaching role, thinking someone else could do it better or it's already been done. You may be concerned that others may not like your meow or message, or not even show up to receive what you may have to impart. Thinking of the individuals who have taught you, formally or informally, and the impact they've had on your life, from the earliest days in your litter to higher levels of literacy. Who helped you emerge from a mere caterpillar to who you've become? Who were you models for passionate and excited learning? We all have teachers, mentors, and masters we look up to over time. Some may be real or fictional. They may even be other species or nature itself. If you're already a teacher, it may be time to reevaluate your style and approach. Do you invite inquiry, exploration, and allow others to come up with their own answers, exercising their critical thinking and imagination? Do you focus on mistakes or positive feedback for what was done well? Creating a safe layer for learning where all acknowledge for who they are and rewarded for risking making mistakes and failure as well as achieving success is one of the most significant gifts we can give anyone inside or outside of our pride. When you do that, you can trust the perfect students will find and follow the teacher. It's time to step more fully into that role. Realize that when you're willing to risk sharing your knowledge and wisdom with excitement and passion with others, that becomes its own kind of catnip. And it gets blurry. Other thoughts to stock. Stop being blurry. Take an inventory of what you've learned that has been valuable and that you like to pass on. Create a mental list of those you like to mentor, support, or instruct on their learning journey. Go where they are and offer your gifts. Jeez, this thing is messing with my eyes. I hate that. Explore different methods of teaching or mentoring you've observed that's had a powerful impact. Good Lord. What approaches or new approaches are you willing to try? Okay. And then the next one I will read. The middle of the week is Wildcat. You never know what's lurking. Let's see. Let's see. Excuse me. Hold on. Gotta adjust. You never know what's lurking. If you pounce on this card, it means someone or stop being blurry. Or something is on the prowl and searching for you to spot them on it. Or spot them or it. Still under your radar, that something may be lurking in the shadows. As yet camouflaged by your life's busyness and distractions. It may be completely unpredictable and ready to appear at any moment. Given, Jesus, God, this blurriness is driving me nuts. Given the right circumstances and opportunities. Though you may have the best laid plans or be scratching your way through a litter box of scenarios, you may not have taken full account of all factors, events, and conditions involved in your ultimate happiness, joy, and fulfillment. Come on. How could you? It's really not ours to know all the universe has in store for us when we think we should be in control. Truly an impossible prospect. We face misery, fatigue, disappointment, and disillusionment with what it is. When we dwell on the worst of what can happen, we can close ourselves off from the new, more interesting, and exciting possibilities. It's our job to learn to be patient, observant, and as ready as we can be for what may come. That can be as simple as feeding your curiosity by taking a closer look at your choices and decisions before you leap forward. By examining the patterns of your past thinking and behavior that led you down an unpleasant or unproductive path, you can allow something new in your life to emerge. Then you'll be poised for something better. Or if you think you're already on track, be wild, go ahead and let yourself fall, knowing you'll land on all fours, come what may. It's an exciting time for you, filled with the unknown, which after all is the adventure we call life. And then other thoughts to stock. Are you totally invested in one outcome, or are you open to the unexpected? What fears do you need to meet and greet or better prepare yourself for whatever results or outcomes occur? What tools work for you to release stress and return to an open, expanded state? Okay, and the extra card for advice was reward. Keep your eyes on the prize. Right. If you pounce on this card, good Lord, come on, it means it's time to capture more joy and fulfillment by taking a good look at what would be most rewarding in work, in relationships, in all categories of your ideal life. What would you find rewarding and what others find rewarding can be vastly different, and that's what makes you unique beyond measure. One person's trash, come on, is another's treasure. Getting to your reward first requires putting a clear eye on what you hope to gain by pursuing a passion, then making a closer study of which passage or mouse hole is most likely to produce results. If you are the predator seeking the prize, your biggest obstacle will be self-doubt, fear of failure, fear of success, all preying on you to one extent or another. They can very often sneak up on you uninvited, and when they do, you'll need to be wary and watchful. Many times you may find yourself pawing the air and getting discouraged, wondering if you'll firmly possess what you say you truly want. When fears or disappointments do arise, you can climb to higher ground by first acknowledging your predicament and feelings. Waiting for it to adjust again. What the hell is wrong with this? Letting them move as they... I don't know what's wrong with my camera. It keeps getting fuzzy. It's like my camera needs glasses. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. I'm going to read it without looking at it. When you stop fighting them, they'll no longer keep you captive, and you'll be better able to refocus your energy and intention on what you want once again. When what is rewarding for us is rewarding for others, we can multiply our efforts at least 9 times by gifting others with that which we most value, our time, our praise, our material abundance, our love. In that giving, we may find our greatest rewards. Others' thoughts to stock. What would be most rewarding in your life right now? Strategize how to reward yourself in small and larger ways every day. Practice some form of mindfulness to overcome mental and emotional obstacles to rewarding yourself. Join a community of like-minded people seeking similar rewarding experiences and making contributions to creating our best world. Sorry, it's getting fuzzy. I don't know why. Okay, I got like 2 cameras on this thing. Excuse me. And the last one is wisdom. Let your light shine into the week. All right. If you pounce on this card, it means you are encouraged to dive deeper into your own inner guidance and to shine a light for others. You may be flailing your paws in every direction, looking for the right information, the right answers, the correct way to do, be, or to have something more present in your life. You may think others are smarter, cleverer, more resourceful, more everything than you, that they know the best path for you to take or have the easy 3-step formula for your success. They may certainly have that for themselves. Humans, after all, are from the same big litter, so some of their pet solutions might be of some assistance in finding your own. The danger is to believe the highest knowledge or best solutions lie somewhere out there, often just out of reach of your grasp. How many times have you searched for and even found seemingly all-knowing gurus looking to be graced by their wisdom only to be let down? Now's the time to curl up inside yourself, to ask your generous inner fat cat for what you really need, and trust that what comes to you is for you. Make room for that cat crying inside you to be heard. It's just asking to be let out into the light of day so you can see and feel the wisdom within you more clearly and palpably to use for your own highest good. When you take the time to do this and bask in the illumination of your own truth, you will inspire others to do the same for themselves. When that happens, your whole world will lighten up. Other thoughts to stock. Identify something you want to change in your life. Picture in your mind what it will look like when the change has occurred. Now give it even more color and detail until you feel excited and inspired. Thank your imagination and inner guidance for assistance in bringing about the change, as though it's already done and fully present in your life. Share with others what you discovered in this process. Thank you, Kitty, for pointing the last card out with your foot. Energy of the day, or I should say energy of the day. Complete energy of the week. Overall energy. Cautious, beware of dogs. So let's look at that one. Kitty foot. Alright. Beware of dogs. If you pounce on this card, it means you might need to approach something in your life with focus, care, and intention. You are being alerted by sights, sounds, and smells that tell you to slow down and proceed with caution. It could be a new relationship, a new project, or venture, or any of those now in progress that have your fur up for one reason or another. It may be that real danger lurks or just the unknown. Either way, you don't want to find yourself desperately clawing for safety because you proceeded hastily or did not consider your exit strategy ahead of time. Quick or hurried action is not called for here. As they say, safety first. Your first step is to notice any feelings of unsafety gnawing on you. What does your internal compass say? On the other paw, taking precautions does not mean you have to play dead, give up, or flee. Proceeding with caution should not dissuade you from taking calculated risks. As the saying goes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Give decisions, strategies, and actions time to evolve as you gather input from reliable sources of information and wisdom. Who would be good to curl up with for a consult before you take the leap? Who might join you in your endeavor? Sometimes partnership can help put the brakes on an impulsive move, giving you time to consider all the outcomes. The best path might be slowly and deliberately put one paw in front of another as you feel out what's behind the door or wall that's between you and the visible results of your actions. Other thoughts to stock. Asking yourself, what are the downsides around making this decision or taking this action? Do the dangers outweigh the benefits of my taking this action? What about the situation is really dangerous, and what am I just making up based only on some past experience? Identify reliable and best sources of information and wise guidance. So my kitty says to continue as she is sleeping next to the cards. So basically at the beginning of this week, you should become the teacher and share your knowledge with others, preferably someone younger than you, especially if you're an adult. Maybe you have children and you want to share something that you've learned. Even as an adult, we're still learning. But it's something you know that the little child doesn't know, or the little kitten. You should be teaching them this week, the beginning of this week. In the middle of the week, looks like you got some extra advice. So, you never know what's lurking, and reward. Keep your eyes on the prize. So, maybe there's a reward lurking that you haven't found out yet. Also, be careful. This kind of goes with this one. There may be danger lurking, so you may want to be careful. But at the same time, there may be an opportunity or reward hiding just in the shadows. You just haven't found it yet. So that could be two different things. Oop, she's stretching. Stretch, kitty. Let me take this under your paw. And at the end of the week, use your wisdom, since you're being the teacher this week, use your wisdom to kind of not be a know-it-all, but kind of like make yourself look brighter, not smarter necessarily, but like use your wisdom in everything that you do. So maybe by the end of this week, after you've taught somebody younger than you, kept your eye out for danger, maybe possibly found a hidden reward, you will have found the wisdom from all these lessons of being a teacher, keeping an eye out, looking for opportunities. At the end, you have learned, you have become wiser. And overall, just be cautious. Maybe this week, because the holidays are over and we're going back to work and everything, doesn't mean, even though everything seems to be going back to normal before the holidays, it may not be. Certain areas, there's fires. The weather is really bad. Sometimes snow. Where I'm at, it's been raining for days and it's flooding everything. So this week, be careful because the weather is probably not that great where you're at. Beware of dogs. That doesn't necessarily mean physical dogs. It could just mean something, bad can happen if you're not cautious. Like today is Monday and it's raining really hard and I had to be cautious on the road because it was early morning and dark and everybody on the road, well, being in Washington, they like to speed through the water. Well, one, that can cause an accident by causing their car to hydroplane and either go into a ditch, which is filled with water now that the rain's been pouring for days, or it could cause the car to go into another car and then you get one of those huge pileups. So, weather-wise, be careful this week. And also be careful of possibly not just weather, but maybe people, maybe situations this week. Maybe things are not what they seem. Maybe there's, I don't know. I don't want to say terrorists per se, but maybe there's some bad people this week that are lurking, so keep an eye out. Maybe thieves or, somebody, maybe burglars or whatever. Just keep an eye out. But I think this pertains to more like keep an eye out for opportunities to get something, to gain something. But this means keep out for suspicious people and situations. So on that note, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope it resonated. It's a new deck, so I'm kind of getting used to it. My cat Harmony insisted that I read this deck because she likes it. Yes, you do. And if it resonated, please say in the comments. Please like and share. Thumbs up if you can. And I hope you have a very pleasant week and safe week. Back to work or whatever you do. And just be careful this week. And enjoy the reading. Thanks. Bye. Harmony says bye. Say bye, kitty.